Hello everyone, this is John from the Watch Concierge slash or dash not a watch expert YouTube channel, and today we're going to be going over this Brigada watch and watch brand. I'm going to be talking a little bit about how they started, or not how they started, but where they operate from and what they claim to be, and then just some funny things about this company or interesting things about this company as well. So they have been around for 14 years according to their descriptions, and they've been on Amazon for about 4 years as well. So they have been around for a while now, and they have some of the best affordable watches I can find on Amazon. And they're not a Seiko or Orient, which are also affordable and even better quality than this, but in terms of a cheap Chinese watch that that is a fashion watch and does not charge a ridiculous price, like a lot of these fashion watch brands started up by usually two guys, two brothers, two friends, whatever, that tend to really overprice the watches that they get from a Chinese manufacturer. But this one on Amazon, you can find it for $35, and it's decent quality for the price. Really, it's I like it. It's kind of elegant and very minimalistic, and it's an interesting brand. I like the brand name. It's kind of cool. Brigada in Portuguese actually is brigade, so I think that's kind of cool. It has a interesting sounding name. It doesn't have a Chinese sounding name, which I think matters to me when I'm buying watches. I buy watches for their style. I sometimes also for, of course, the movement, and from a reputable brand that's been around and has a history. But sometimes I just like watches that have a cool name or a cool look to it and are affordable, and they're not that expensive, and I can just buy it off on Amazon pretty easily and get it to me in a few days. So but this brand is kind of funny because they say Swiss brand on Amazon, but they clearly aren't Swiss. They're Chinese, and they maybe are inspired by Swiss design, which on this one particularly doesn't look like a Swiss inspired design, more like a Asian or Scandinavian perhaps, but more Asian. I think it looks almost like an Orient or a Seiko, but of course cheaper. It does, however, has a Japanese quartz movement, so it's maybe just as good as some of those brands, but who knows. I'm not a watch expert, so I can't really speak on that, as I don't own any Seikos or Orients. But more about this brand, I think they, besides being 14 years old, I think another reason why they claim to be Swiss brand, and maybe it's just that they have Swiss equipment that they had imported. I read this somewhere. I'm not sure if it was particularly about this brand, but I read it somewhere about one of these watch brands, and that they have Swiss equipment, which is why they claim to be Swiss. But they don't, like I said, they don't have the Swiss made on the watch. They just claim on Amazon to be Swiss brand, but maybe there's a language thing that is harder for translation, and they're not that good at translating what they mean. Or they also might just try to be deceiving, or they're not being completely honest. They're not necessarily lying, but they're not being fully honest with what they mean behind this watch and the watch brand. So this to go into details about this watch here, it's a BJD 3009G is the movement, or is the model number, and it has a Japanese quartz movement. It is water resistant up to 50 meters, all stainless steel, with a very interesting band here. It's kind of got an interesting clasp. You just wrap this around and clip, and then that's all. I haven't seen one of these before. so that's very different. But it's a very simple watch. I love the deep blue dial on it. Very nice color. Very minimalistic, and it's got the nice date right there. It's got a mineral quartz, mineral crystal glass, and 40 millimeter case diameter. So it's a simple watch, could be used as a dress watch. Also just a casual day-to-day watch. It's nice and thin. Not the thinnest, but you know, still fits under a dress shirt very easily. So it's nice that they have watches like this, you know, that are kind of my style. And another funny thing about the watch brand, I'll go over it once we open this box here. So like a lot of these watches, so I think I put it back the wrong way, but a lot of the watches that they have, especially the nicer one, comes in these bigger boxes here, and it's kind of cool. You know, nice box, and it has a nice pillow on it, nice cushion with a nice little cloth, and it has this thing here that's attached to it, and it says, "We believe every watch has its temperament and the customer is God. Anything, anytime, contact us first, please. We won't let you down." So you can tell that the English is kind of funny how they translate it. So they're already calling you God. The customer is God. And then the funny thing here is together we achieve more. And they have the audacity to put a Swiss registration certificate number on here, even though the watch is not Swiss. So it's kind of deceiving. That means they don't even have German or French. That's literally just English, Spanish, and Chinese, and maybe Japanese. I'm not sure. Or well, no, actually they do have French. Maybe they are Swiss after all. But no. So they do have some, the manual for some of the watches, the watch types that they sell, the different models that they have. And so it's not just for this specific model, but they have the, you know, the description here and how to make everything work. But they also have here, look, Brigada Swiss brand. Are you serious? So thanks you for yours purchasing Brigada watch. This watch possesses a high quality precision time calculation. Ho it bring you a boundless honor. I don't know what ho it is, but hopes it brings, right? I think that's what they meant. Ho it bring you a boundless honor. If it's essential to repair, Brigada Service Network will provide you convenience. This manual also can provide you for reference. So that kind of goes back in there. You can just keep it just in case you need to read some bad English manual instructions. And put this back here. And this is another thing it has here. When the circles you more exciting. Whatever that means. And bjd2106.com. Very, I'll make sure to remember that website for sure. With that kind of name. All right, let's see here. So another thing about this company is, let's see here. Yeah, it's just, I think, you know, they have the, oh yeah, they have the honorable, so, okay, so honorable review, honest review. So honest review plan, leave your honest review for your previous B's bought. It's kind of funny how they call it B's, the Brigada watches that they have. So your previous B's bought, no matter good, bad, long, short, get 40% off or 40% free for your next B's bought. So the next B's you buy, you'll get 40% off if you leave a nice, honest review. So it doesn't matter if it's good, bad, long, or short. Apparently, I actually did that on a few of their watches that I bought, and I left a review, and so far I've only gotten one discount for the next watch that I bought. I try to reach out more often since I left a lot of different reviews on different watches that they have, but they're they're not very good at replying, and the customer service, you don't hear back too often from them. So I don't know if it's due to the time difference, but regardless, they should still be able to get back to you, and maybe they just don't want to give me more discounts, or maybe it's just one discount for life that you get after purchasing a watch. But I've had I've had a few of these now, so this is probably my fourth or fifth one or third one. I don't know, but I have quite a few of these. It's my favorite affordable or cheap Chinese watch brand that you can say. It's $35 on Amazon. So if you want to get it, or you're interested in looking at their other watches, you can take a look through the link on the description. And I hope you guys like this review and a little bit about the company's history, I guess you could say, or what they're about. But make sure to like and subscribe and comment and share the video, and check out all the other videos that I have on my channel, and I'll see you next time.